morning everyone. Yesterday's class we are discussing about sending end voltage of short transmission lines and receiving end voltage and sending end power factor, percentage regulation, voltage regulation and efficiency of the receiving end condition. So in this problem we are doing problems on calculate the sending end voltage, line current and calculate the line losses. Calculate the receiving end voltage and the line efficiency. So problems. So first problem is a three-phase line delivers 3600 kilowatts at a power factor 0.8 lagging. The three-phase line delivers 3000 kilowatts, 3600 kilowatt at a power factor 0.8 lagging to a load when the sending end voltage is 33 kilovolts. Sending end voltage is 33 kilovolts. If resistance and reactance are 5.31 ohm and 5.5 ohms respectively. So a three-phase line delivers 3600 kilowatts at a power factor of 0.8 lag to a load when its sending end voltage is 33 kV. The resistance and reactance are 5.31 and 5.5. Determine the receiving end voltage. Determine the receiving end voltage, that is VR, and the line current. Line current is I, and the transmission efficiency. Transmission efficiency. So here delivers power is receiving end side. Power is 3006 kilowatts. The transmission here. So given data is, so actually it is given 3600 kilowatts. So the power in for a single phase power is 3600 kilowatts by 3, that is 1200 kilowatts, and the resistance R is equal to 5.31 ohms and the reactance XL is equal to 5.5 ohms, right? And the power factor is cos phi r. So here actually the question is the three-phase line delivers means receiving side power is 3600 watts and the power factor is, so that's why it is cos phi r 0.8 lag. Yet the sending end voltage Vs is equal to Vs is equal to 33 kV. So here it is given line voltage converted into phase voltage, that is 33 kV by root 3. We convert into phase voltage, that is 19,052 kilovolts. Yeah, we have to find the values of receiving end voltage VR and current, line current IL, and the transmission efficiency of the transmission line. So what is the formula for VR? So we have to find the transmission line efficiency. So first we have to calculate the power. Power delivered. Power delivered is equal to, that is power is equal to, what is the formula? VR IR cos phi r. Power delivered receiving side. Power delivered means receiving side only it will be delivered. That is power is equal to VR IR cos phi r. So first we have to find the value of receiving end side. So I is equal to, so here I is equal to VR P by VR cos phi r. So power is equal to, so actual power formula is VR IR cos phi r. So from here that I is equal to, so here receiving side IR is equal to I, because the line current receiving side is line current is I. So that is I is equal to P by VR into cos phi r. P by VR into cos phi r. So we know the value of P, we know the value of VR, we know the value of cos phi r. So we have to find the value of I. So right, we don't know the value of VR. So I in terms of VR. So that is I is equal to, so I is equal to P by VR into cos phi r. What is P is equal to 19,052. So power is equal to 1200 divided by 1200 kilo means 1000 by VR. We don't know the value of VR, and power factor is 0.8. So we get the value of 1200 by 1200 and 1000 divided by 0.8, that is equal to 150 into 10 power of 5 by VR. So I is equal in terms of 150 into 10 power of 5 VR. And the sending end voltage is in the other formula, that is Vs is equal to VR plus IR cos phi r plus Ix sin phi r. So Vs is equal to VR plus IR cos phi r plus Ix sin phi r. So what is Vs? Vs already we know the value of Vs 19052 is equal to Vs VR plus what is IR VR, right? Next IR is nothing but 150 into 10 power of 5 into what is R, 5.31 into what is cos phi r 0.8 plus Ix. What is Ix? I into 150 into 10 power of 5 into x means 5.5 into sin phi r. Sin phi r is 0.6. So cos phi x is 0.8, sin phi r is equal to 0.6. So from this substitute, from this we have to calculate the value of, that is VR. Right, here IR is equal to 150 by into VR, here also by VR, right? Cross multiply and multiply with, so we get the value of VR, that is equal to VR is equal to, so again we am saying here, see here, Vs is equal to VR plus I into R cos phi r plus I into XL sin phi r. So Vs is equal to, already we know 19052 is equal to VR plus what is IR? IR is equal to 150 into 10 power of 5 by VR into cos phi r. Cos phi r is 0.8 plus I into 150 into 10 power of 5 by VR into sin pi r is 0.8. So here VR plus 150 into 10 power of 5 into 0.8 divided by VR plus here 150 into 10 power of 5 into 0.6 by VR. So here 19052 LCM and cross multiplication. So 19052 VR is equal to VR into VR square plus this is the value 150 to 10 power of 5 0.8 plus 110 power of 5 into 0.6, that is 11358000 equal to 000, right? So VR square minus 19052 VR plus 11358000 equal to 0. So applied roots formula minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So we get the value of, that is VR is equal to 18,435 volts, right? From this we have to calculate. The first one is line voltage at receiving side. That is line voltage is receiving side, that is VR is equal to root 3 into VR line voltage, that is 18,435, that is equal to 31930. root 3 into VR line voltage, that is equal to 31930 volts. And second one, line current is I is equal to 150 into 10 power of 5 by VR, that is 150 into 10 power of 5 by 31930 is equal to 81.36 amps. And next, line losses is equal to 3 into I square R, that is 3 into 81.36 square into R 5.1 105,447 watts. And the next, transmission efficiency, that is receiving end power by sending end power, that is equal to 3600 by 3600 plus loss I square R, that is 1.5447 equal to into 100, that is 97.15%. The transmission efficiency is 97.15. Right, and the next problem is a load of 4000 kilowatt at 11,000 volts is next one. A load of 4000 kilowatt at 1100 volts is being received from a single phase transmission line at a power factor of 0.9 lag. If R is equal to 0.18 ohms and XL is equal to 0.02 ohms respectively, neglect the capacity. Neglect the capacity means it is short transmission line. A load of 4000 kilowatts at 1100 volts is being received from a single phase transmission line at a power factor of 0.9 lag. If R is equal to 0.18 ohms and XL is equal to 0.02 ohms respectively, neglect the capacitance of the line. So calculate the sending end voltage, that is Vs, and the current. in the power factor. Right. So your given data is power is 4000 kilowatts and the receiving end voltage is 1100 volts. The resistance is equal to 0.18 and XL is equal, inductive reactance is 0.02 ohms and the power factor is 0.9, that is cos phi r 0.9 lag. So here also same problem. So power is equal to given, so we have to find the current. So power is equal to VR IR cos phi r. So from this we get the value of IR is equal to P by VR into cos phi r. What is P? P is equal to 4000 by VR is 1100 into cos phi r. Cos phi r is 0.9. So we have to find directly IR. IR is equal to, so 4040 amps. So cos phi r is 0.9 and then sin phi r is 0.4352. So how it is calculated means phi r is equal to cos inverse of 0.9. So we get the value of phi r. So substitute sin of phi r, we get the value directly. Right. So given data is 4100 volts, 0.018 and 0.02 ohms. So IR is equal to P by VR cos phi r. So 404 cos phi r is equal to 0.9 and sin phi r is equal to 0.4352. So here the resistance for GO and return conductor. So that is 2 into double the conductor, that is R is equal to 2 into 0.018 ohms and XL is also same, go and return conductor 2 into 0.02, right. So we have to find the value of Vs square. Vs square is equal to VR cos phi r plus IR whole square plus VR sin phi r plus I into XL whole square. So VR is Vs, we have to find the value of Vs is VR is equal to, what is the value of VR? 1100 into cos phi r is 0.9 plus I is 4040 and R is 0.018 whole square plus VR 1100 into sin phi r is 0.4352 in plus I is 4040 into what is XL? XL is 0.02. So Vs square is equal to 567707.5.8. So Vs is equal to 2382.6 volts. The sending end power factor cos phi s is equal to sending end power factor cos phi s is equal to VR cos phi r plus IR by Vs. Sending end power factor VR cos phi r plus IR is equal to, that is equal to VR is nothing but 1100, cos phi r is 0.9 plus IR is 4040 into 0.018 divided by Vs. Vs is nothing but 2382.6. So we get the value of 0.47 lag. So we have discussed different types of problems. We have discussed here different types of problems on short transmission lines. we discussed about different types of problems in uh, short transmission lines. So there is lot of problems are there in your textbooks, so you have to practice on different problems, that is receiving end side and sending end and power factor and efficiency, right? So next topic is next class is, so continuation of this class is we are discussing about already we are discussing the problems on short transmission lines, and now we are discussing what is Ferranti effect and corona in transmission lines. Corona in transmission lines. What is corona? What are the factors affecting the corona? So what is Ferranti effect is, in long transmission lines, when the line is open circuited or very lightly loaded, receiving end voltage will be more than the sending end voltage is known as Ferranti effect. So actually sending end voltage will be more, but receiving end voltage will be less. But what is the Ferranti effect means, when it is open circuited or very light loaded, the receiving end voltage should be more than the sending end voltage, though that is known as Ferranti effect. The receiving end sending means output is greater than the input. In normal, the output voltage is more than the input voltage, so that is known as Ferranti effect. The above pressure rise is due to the EMF of self-inductance of the charging current. The above pressure is rise due to the EMF of the self-inductance of the charging current. So when a medium or long line is open circuit or lightly loaded, then the receiving end voltage will be more than the sending end voltage. This phenomenon of rise in voltage at the receiving end of the open circuited or lightly loaded is called Ferranti effect, because it was first being observed by Sebastian Gianni di Ferranti in 1890. To determine the magnitude of pressure rise in one of the total line, capacitance will be assumed to be concentrated at the receiving end. Next, corona in transmission lines. When an overhead transmission line having large spacing in comparison with the diameter and alternating voltage applied exceeds a certain definite value, then the air surrounding the conductors is subjected to electrostatic stress, that is ionization of starts. The voltage at which the ionization starts is known as disruptive critical voltage. So when the load voltage between the conductors of a overhead line exceeds a certain value, the air surrounding it is broken and ionization starts. The voltage at which ionization starts, that is known as critical descriptive voltage. Descriptive critical voltage or critical descriptive voltage, that is VD. When the voltage between the conductors of a overhead line exceeds a certain value, the air surrounding it is broken and ionization starts. The voltage at which the ionization starts is known as disruptive critical voltage. The voltage exceeds the disruptive critical voltage, a hissing noise is here and the conductors are surrounded by luminous envelope. Right? At low voltage, there is no change in the condition of air surrounding by the conductors. But when the voltage is gradually increased and exceeds disruptive voltage, a finite luminous glow or violet color appears around the conductor with a hissing noise. The phenomenon is called visual corona, and the voltage at which occurs is known as visual critical voltage. So, the phenomenon of visual corona and the voltage at which occurs in visual critical voltage. The visual corona is accompanied by the production of ozone, which is radially detected because of its characteristic odor. The glow is due to the fact that atmospheric air around the conductor becomes conducting due to electrostatic. Violet glow and the production of ozone is called corona. The phenomenon of hissing noise and the violet glow and the production of ozone is called corona. Definition of corona. Corona is due to the bombardment of air molecules with subsequent dislodging of electrons by ionized particles, or the phenomenon of violet glow, hissing noise and production of ozone gas in overhead transmission lines is known as corona. Right? Definition of corona. If the conductors are not uniform and smooth, rough points will appear bright. In case of DC system, the positive conductor will have a uniform glow, will brighter than the negative one. So, if the conductors are uniform and smooth, the same conditions will hold good throughout the length of the conductor. Not uniform, on smooth points, it will appear brighter. In case of DC system, the positive conductor will have a uniform glow. The definition of the luminous blue envelope is nothing but breakdown of air into ions under high electrostatic stress. The luminous blue envelope is nothing but breakdown of air into ions under high electrostatic stress. The breakdown starts first near the surface of the conductor, because the electrostatic stress is maximum at the surface. So at the surface only the breakdown will occur. The thickness of the conducting layer of air increases with the increase of the supply voltage. If the supply voltage increases, the thickness of the layer will be increases. See, what are the factors affecting the corona? What are the factors affecting the corona? So the main factors are line voltages and surface smoothness, number of joint on the conductor. Right? These are all are physical conditions. Radio of D by R, weather condition. These are the atmospheric condition, weather conditions, size and charge per ion, moisture content in the weather, number of ions, mean free path. These are the factors affecting the corona. One is atmosphere. In atmosphere, in stormy weather conditions, the number of ions in the atmosphere is more as compared to fair weather conditions. Stormy weather conditions, the ions are more, but compared to fair weather conditions. Hence, corona will occur in stormy weather at much less voltage compared with fair weather. So, at the time of stormy weather, much less voltage compared to fair weather. The corona decreases with increasing the diameter of the conductor. So, corona decreases with increasing the diameter of the conductor. And the corona is more in standard conductor as compared to solid conductor. Solid conductor means it is single conductor. Standard conductors means more number of conductors. So corona is more in standard conductors and compared to solid conductors. Corona is more in rough and dirty surface of the conductor as compared to smooth conductors. corona is more in rough and dirty surface conductors as compared to smooth conductors. Spacing between the conductor. If the spacing between the conductor is large as compared with their diameter, there is no formation of corona. The spacing between the conductor should be large as compared with the diameter. There is no formation of corona. And the line voltage. At the low voltage there is no corona, but at higher voltage levels current effect will appear. So these are the So we have discussed the phenomenon of violet glow, hissing noise, production of ozone gas is known as corona, and the small physical conditions of except corona. So here once again I am explaining the corona and Ferranti effect. So in this class we are discussing Ferranti effect and corona in transmission lines. So what is corona? What are the factors affecting the corona? What is Ferranti effect? Ferranti effect is nothing but when input voltage will be more, but output voltage will be less. So output voltage is greater than the input voltage. So obviously we see. But in case of transmission lines, in such cases, output voltage will be more than the input voltage. So that is nothing in transmission lines. The receiving end voltage is more than the sending end voltage. That is known as Ferranti effect. In long transmission line, when the line is open circuited or very lightly loaded, the receiving end voltage will be more than the sending end voltage is known as Ferranti effect. The receiving end voltage will be more than the sending end voltage. The above pressure rise is due to the EMF of self-inductance of the charging current. To determine the magnitude of the pressure rise one-half of the total line, the capacitance will be assumed to be concentrated at the receiving end. And the corona in time, when the voltage between the conductors of a overhead line exceeds a certain value, the air surrounding is broken and ionization starts. When overhead transmission line having large spacing in comparison with the diameter and an alternating voltage applied exceeds a certain definite value, then the air surrounding the conductors is subjected to electrostatic stress. That is, ionization starts. When the ionization starts, the voltage is known as critical disruptive voltage. If the voltage exceeds the disruptive critical voltage, a hissing noise is heard and the conductors are surrounded by luminous envelope. But a low voltage, there is no change in the conditions of air surrounding of the conductor. But when the voltage is gradually increases, the critical disruptive voltage, a faint luminous glow or violet color appears around the conductors with hissing noise. This phenomenon is called visual corona, and the voltage at which visual critical voltage. The phenomenon of hissing noise, the violet glow, and the production of ozone is known as corona. Right? The visual corona is accomplished by the production of ozone, which is readily detected because of its characteristics odor. The glow is due to the fact that the atmospheric air around the conductor becomes conducting due to electrostatics. If the voltage is raised further, the glow and hissing more will increase in the intensity until a spark over will take. Hence, the corona may be defined as the phenomenon of hissing noise, the violet glow, and the production of ozone is called corona. Here it is in the definition of corona. Corona is due to the bombardment of air molecules with subsequent dislodging of electrons by ionized particles. or the phenomenon of violet glow, hissing noise, and production of ozone gas in an overhead transmission line is known as corona. So here are the two definitions. The corona is due to the bombardment of air molecules with subsequent dislodging of electrons by ionized particles, or the phenomenon of violet glow, hissing noise, and production of ozone gas in an overhead transmission line is known as corona. So if the conductors are uniform and smooth, the smooth and same conditions will hold good throughout the length of the conductor. But in case of non-uniform, the smooth roughness and brighter will appear. In case of DC system, the positive conductor will have a uniform glow and will brighten the negative one. So in the case of DC only there is two wires, that is the positive and negative. The positive conductor will have a uniform glow and the negative conductors will have brighter than negative one. In case of DC, the positive conductor will have uniform glow and will appear better than the negative conductor. What are the factors affecting the corona? Here the luminous envelope means nothing but breakdown of air into ions under high electrostatic stress. The breakdown starts first near the surface of the conductor because the electrostatic stress is maximum at the surface. The thickness of the conducting layer of air increases with the increasing of the supply voltage. Next, factors affecting the corona. So the following are the various factors which affects the corona. And the line voltage is surface smoothness, number of joints on the conductor, ratio of D by R, weather condition, size and charge per ion, moisture content in the weather, number of ions, and mean free path. These are the physical and atmospheric conditions. First one is atmosphere. In stormy weather conditions, the number of ions in the atmosphere is more as compared to fair weather conditions. So stormy weather conditions it will be more compared to fair weather conditions. Hence the corona will occur in stormy weather at much less voltage compared with fair weather. If the voltage is increases, corona will always increases. Corona decreases with increase in the diameter of the conductor. So if the conductor's diameter is decreases, corona will be. If the diameter of the transmission line conductor increases, the corona will be decreases. The corona is more in standard conductor as compared to solid conductors. The corona is more in rough and dirty surface of the conductor as compared to smooth conductors. And spacing between the conductors. The spacing between the conductors is large as compared with their diameter, so there is no formation of corona. The spacing between the conductors is large as compared to with their diameter, there is no formation of corona. The line voltages. At low voltage there is no corona, but at higher line voltages corona and effect will appear more. So still now we are discussing about the phenomenon of violet glow and hissing noise and production of ozone gas in an overhead transmission is known as corona, and the atmospheric and physical conditions of corona effect and the Ferranti effect. Ferranti effect is known as the receiving end voltage is more than the sending end voltage. That is known as corona, or that is known as Ferranti effect. And the corona is nothing but the phenomenon of violet glow, hissing noise, and production of ozone gas in an overhead transmission lines. So still now in this class we are discussing about the different problems on short transmission lines. So we have to find the values of receiving end voltage and sending end voltage, line current, and power factor, sending and power factor, receiving and power ending power factor, and efficiency of the transmission line, receiving and power by sending it power, and voltage regulation. So all this we are finding the different problems on short transmission lines. And next, Ferranti effect and corona. Ferranti effect is nothing but the sending end voltage is receiving end voltage is more than the sending end voltage, is known as Ferranti effect. The corona. Corona is nothing but the phenomenon of violet glow, hissing noise, and production of ozone gas in over a transmission line is known as corona. And what are the factors affecting the corona? Corona is line voltages, weather conditions, atmospheric conditions, and number of conductors, and the spacing between the conductor. So these are the factors affecting the corona. So up to this, the chapter is completed. Performance of the transmission lines. Okay, thank you.